Well, tens of thousands of vehicles pack our local roads every single day, and as the weather continues to heat up, that number is likely to grow. Unfortunately, the number of drivers having accidents by not paying attention to the roads also keeps going up. April is National Distracted Drivers Awareness Month, and one local attorney is doing his part in an effort to help save lives. The number of traffic deaths related to cell phone use and texting is up significantly. According to a State Farm Insurance study, it's not just young people who are at fault. While the report does show texting and driving is highest among those under 30, distracted driving, especially including talking on your cell phone and webbing, is a problem with all age groups.
We are definitely seeing an increase in the number of drivers who report using their phones to access the internet while driving. It's not just young drivers who are guilty of distracted driving. This report shows us that using a cell phone while driving is increasing for all ages.
At any given intersection, you're likely to see an overwhelming number of drivers of all ages who are doing much more than just driving.
Eating in the car, sometimes applying makeup, fixing your hair, doing a variety of different things. So, I mean, it's always been there, but certainly I think technology has had an impact on it, provided us with more opportunities to be distracted.
Wayne Hogan is a well-known Jacksonville attorney who is dedicated to spreading the message of the distractions to all who will listen.
That in our work with a group called Injury Board nationwide, they were working with the Kasey Foundation. That was created by some parents who lost their daughter, who was a journalism student, crossing the street in the crosswalk. She was a student in Philadelphia, and someone was driving a car, low speed, adjusting the GPS, looking over to adjust it, didn't realize that she was there, ran over her and killed her.
Last year, Wayne Hogan took this awareness campaign straight to students at school. This year, he's expanded it, though, going into the business community and showing employers how to protect both their employees as well as the company.
We felt it was important for our staff to hear that because driving is such a big part of our work every day, and we have clients and our vehicles are using company vehicles with us. You know, it's important to hear just the serious consequences of what could happen if you're distracted and you're driving. You know, to keep us safe, to keep our clients safe, and our community safe.
Hogan's presentation takes about an hour, but he's not alone in this effort. Along with other attorneys from around the nation, the National Safety Council and even the World Health Organization are committed to the goal of reducing distractions, not just during April, but year-round. Local authorities welcome the extra focus on the problem.
So as long as the message is consistent and they're getting the proper message, then it's almost always going to be a benefit.
Anyone can participate in the awareness campaign. Public service announcements can be downloaded from YouTube, and information can be found on the National Safety Council website. The idea is to share the facts and to ultimately save lives. Well, Mr. Ford, you know, we saw that one national report actually showed that bus drivers had the lowest percentage of cell phone usage at 6%. So do you think there's really a time when a bus driver...
There is never a time when a bus driver can afford to be distracted. So cell phone use is not tolerated. We have a zero tolerance policy as it relates to cell phone use. We are responsible for the safe travel and lives of our riders, and there's no room for that.
And you know, I think it's one thing that all of us really need to look at personally, because I used to really believe that I was maximizing my time by talking on the cell phone and getting business accomplished while I was driving.
And I think in this day and age we're so used to, or we've developed a practice of multitasking, so to speak, and I think there's a time for us to stop and pull over and hold that conversation and then safely get back on the road so we don't harm ourselves or, more importantly, harm others as we're performing our duties during the day.
Absolutely. I too, after this story,
That's right.
changed my ways.
Absolutely. Same here. Same here.
Thanks so much.